Okay, guys, first thing I need you to do is on your calculators, make sure that they are in degree mode. Okay, so remember, you go on your calculator, you go to mode, and then you want to make sure it says degree instead of radian. You know you have it clicked to the right one if the degree is highlighted. Okay?
What kind of calculator you use?
I have an app on an iPad. But this looks just like most of your TI 83s or 84s. If you have a Casio, then remember, I think it's in, what is it, mode or settings or something? Setup. Okay, good. If you've got a Casio, you go into setup, and then you press the DEG instead of the RAD. Okay? Okay, good. All right. So today we're going to start talking about, oh, that's YouTube. That's not right. Okay. Okay. So we're going to just go through solving for a second. Okay. How do I get x alone on this first one here? Okay. Now, why did we divide by 2? Why didn't I subtract 2 or add 2? Because it multiplies, and what cancels out multiplication but division, right? So should I divide again on B to get the x alone?
No. That would make a mess for you.
Right? I subtract because I want to do the operation that's the opposite. Okay? So then what's the opposite of the squared there in C? The root. Okay? Okay, so the reason why I go through those is because I'm trying to get you to see that today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be solving for theta. Remember I told you guys that theta is just like x, but it's used for angles, right? Okay, so if I'm trying to find the angle, all right, the theta, pretend it's like the x, I need to figure out what is the opposite of the sine function. So what's going to cancel it out? Okay, so what it's called the arcsine. Okay?
Ooh, I like that.
So it's called the arcsine.
Okay.
Okay? So it's a new function, huh?
They cancel each other.
They cancel each other out just like the plus and the minus do, the times and the divide do. But can I do something to one side of an equation without doing it to the other side of the equation? No. So I need to arcsine this side also. So theta, which remember is like our x, but for angles, is the arcsine of 8/10. Right? But that's okay because you have your calculator in front of you, right?
What? Is there a minus 1 still or no?
Yeah, so because that's not the sine, it's the arcsine.
I just can't see it.
Oh.
Oh, that, okay.
So I'm teaching you a new type of function, which is how to cancel out the trig. Now get your calculators out. Okay?
How do you spell arcsine?
ARCSIN. Okay? Now, do you see the sine, cos, and tan buttons on your calculator screen? Now look up right above them. What do you see?
Say that again.
So I said, do you see the sine, cos, and tan buttons on your calculator?
Apps, program, and bars.
Whoa, there's a
Huh? No, right below apps, program, and bars, there's a sine, cos, and a tan button, right? But do you see right above those in blue? At least it's blue on mine. It might be yellow in yours. Do you see the sine -1, cosine -1, tan -1? That's the arcsine, arc, cosine, and arc tan button. So if I want to know what angle, okay, I would do second and then sine so that it's the sine -1. And then put in the 8/10. And that's the angle. We're always going to round to 2 decimal places. So hundredths place.
How do you do the slash?
I don't know how to do the slash line.
The slash sign? The divide sign?
Not divide, slash.
So in a fraction is division, right? So you do 8 divided by 10.
It says error. Oh, I didn't do the. That's not a code.
So I got 53.13 degrees. Okay? So 53.13 degrees as the angle. Yeah.